This is Gary Butterfield.
This is Cole Ross.
And this is Monster My Podcast.
And this is a homunculus.
There's a monster in my podcast.
Gary, I want a homunculus so bad.
Even though it's made of blood?
Yep, I don't care. You know how much blood is just around my apartment? How much of my own blood?
It's not being used for anything.
Yeah.
I keep getting bloody noses because it's so dry.
Yeah.
So it's like I got a bloody nose in my sleep, and that could have been a homunculus.
Yeah, you could, like, just over the course of like 3 months, you could save up enough for a homunculus. Like a pint is nothing.
Yeah, a pint, you can do a pint. You can do a pint in a walk. They're pretty cool.
Yeah.
They I like that they take on your mannerisms.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so like they kind of act like little tiny versions of you.
Yep.
I like that they essentially are cats. Like they have, they make waste, so these things have litter boxes.
Yep. And it specifically says if you're trying to feed one of these things, which you have to, it eats about as much as a similarly sized cat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So into that.
You can build a little house. You don't have to. It's not demanding. But like, if you want to be a good homunculus dad, you just give him a little bed.
It eats as much as a similarly sized cat, aka an 18-inch tall cat. What a weird comparison that is.
I don't know. I mean, an 18-inch long cat, that sounds about right for the size of a cat, doesn't it?
That's probably true. Yeah. That probably works.
Yeah.
They're pretty cool though.
The only downsides are that let me see here. If it bites you, it can put you to sleep, which might actually be good, because it's just like having it's like having a walking Xanax prescription.
Like I would name it Ambien.
Hey Ambien, come over here and gnaw on my extremities.
Yeah, give me a little kiss on the neck, buddy. Let's do some Bronax, and then I'll fall asleep.
Yeah.
The bad thing is when it dies, you die.
So 2d10 damage, which if you're high enough level to cast the spells that are required to do this, you can probably swing it.
No, I know, but we're not talking about our adventurers having homunculus. We're talking about us.
Yeah, I don't have.
How many hit points do you have?
Ooh, I don't have 20 hit points.
No. I do not take 20 hit points. Like a longsword does 1d8, and I do not have 20 hit points.
If somebody slashed me with a longsword, if I lived, that would be a story that I would tell for the rest of my life.
Yeah. So like getting one would be a real high risk, high reward venture.
But you just take care of it. Like I don't live a very dangerous life, and I could have this guy I could just mind jack him and send him out to get my mail and shit. Like I don't need him to do fantastic stuff
or something, he doesn't do fantastic. He gets hits by a car or something like that. Like you can he gets bit by a snake. Things happen to homunculuses out in the world.
Right. Well, that's why you get homunculus insurance.
You can almost see like a short story where like a person gets a homunculus and then the insurance just means when you die from the homunculus dying, that way your war
homunculus is next of kin.
Yeah. It's just when you die from the homunculus dying.
Yeah,
the homunculus gets all your gets all your money.
My wife's homunculus can live comfortably.
They can be married.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Oh my gosh. Like a nesting picture-in-picture sitcom. Deborah!
Yeah. And then each of those homunculuses has a method. And then you just keep zooming in.
And it's called Home Sweet Homunculus. Brought to you by our backers at patreon.com/Duckfeed.tv.